somewhere really exciting. Can you guess where it is? Hi guys, can you guess where I'm going today? I'm in the little lorry. Can you guess which pony I'm taking? It's about 3.5 hours away, so it's really far away and we're stuck in traffic. I really like doing my videos and I'm really confident at speaking to you when I'm on my own, but when I get in front of people, I get really shy and nervous. I've just arrived and there's a really long drive. Can you guess where I'm going yet? I'm just sat here wondering what I'll have to do in my lesson. I've just arrived at my first training lesson. Can you figure out where we are yet? To this lesson, we've decided to bring Perfect Pav. He's having a poo. Happy poo, are you ready? Oh. Yo, Pavi poo. He probably says, where's my friend? Are you as excited as me? I'm just unplaiting Pavi's tail so I can brush it. Look at his tail, it's so curly. Just brushing Pavi's tail. It's very naughty. There, all brushed. Let's get his mane all brushed and then I'll take his front boots off and put his tendon boots on. Pavi's loving his hay. Put his tendon boots on. One tendon boot on. He's got his tendon boots on. And now it's time I'm going to take his rug back and then we'll put his saddle on. Let's start giving his body a rest. Oh, Pavi, you're so beautiful. Pavi has now got his saddle on, and I'll give you a handy tip. The person who's training me today, like me, is sponsored by Coldstream and WQ. Can you guess now? How many tips do you need? I've got everything in my kit bag, and before I put his bridle on, I'm just about to get changed, ready for my lesson. I've got my new grey breeches on that I absolutely love. Do you like them? Be excited! Are you excited, Pavi? Yes, I am! Good boy, Pavi. Just about to put my Coldstream jumper on. Time to put my sand shield hat on. Got my hat on. Time to put glove number 1 on. I love these costume gloves, they're my favourite. Got my gloves on, and here I've got my new whip. I'm finally here at my first of my series of lessons. Can you guess where I am yet? Clue so far. This person is a very famous event rider. They are based 3.5 hours away near Gloucester. They are sponsored by Coldstream and Devonshire. Drum roll, please. I'm at Caroline Harris's. I'm so excited. Caroline Harris is a 4-star event rider and she rides for Team GB. I wonder what she's going to teach me today. This is Caroline Harris. Caroline, would you like to tell us a little bit about what you're hoping to do this season?
Sure. So I'm Caroline Harris and this is my base at Aston Farm. I got on a very exciting year ahead. We've got my young horse D-Day stepping up to 5-star at Le Moulin and a couple of other young horses aiming at Blenheim and Le Lion.
My favourite discipline is show jumping. What's yours?
Well, I'm going to have to say all 3 because I can't pick one.
Oh. I started riding when Mummy first put me on a pony. I used to do showing when I was 3, but now I love show jumping. How did you get into riding and how did you get into doing eventing?
So mine's actually quite a different one because I grew up in London, so I didn't really start riding till I was about 10 when we moved to the country, and then I was just very lucky that we bought a very cheap pony that ended up being a brilliant show jumper. So I started in the show jumping route, and then someone told me to give eventing a try on him, and he got all the way to the FEI Pony Trials final trial, and yeah, it started from there.
Wow! I absolutely love everything ponies. I love learning and training. What advice would you give me for the future?
So working with horses is all about hard work and a lot of dedication. You've got to learn to take the bad times with the good and really enjoy the good times, but learn from the bad.
My vlog is all about learning and training. What exercises do you think you're going to teach me today?
So we've got a couple today. One is to work on keeping the horse balanced and supple around your inside leg, and also you getting better at keeping the same striding the pattern. And the other one is working on some skinnies.
Now I've met Caroline, I think I'm ready to go get Pav. I'm just about to bring him off. Come on, Pavy. Goodbye, Pavy. Are you excited? Yes. We've decided to bring the head cam to our lesson today because I'd love for you all to be able to see what I can see so we can all learn together. Look at Pavy's pretty toes. He's so smart. I was just having a trot round to warm up.
So what we're going to work on to begin with is these 4 poles.
Okay.
And the aim is we're going to build them into very little fences. But the aim of the whole thing is you canter and you get the same striding between each 4 pole and stay on the circle.
Okay.
Which sounds easier than it is. But what we're going to do when you warm up is I just want you to trot them as well on a circle.
Okay.
And just really work on his balance in the trot, aiming for the middle of the pole all the way around.
Okay.
Yeah?
To most people, this exercise is known as the clock exercise because the jumps are positioned at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Caroline first asked me to do 2 fences, the 12 o'clock and the 6 o'clock. And then we went on to do the 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And then we went around to do all 4 fences. The aim is to stay in the middle of the fence, and then we change the ring to do it the other way. We then gradually raise the poles up to small jump. Keep watching to see how Pav got on.
So we'll just stay in this end to begin with, and we'll work trotting just the poles. Good, so you just stay really tall in your body and you just look at the next pole when you're trotting that one. Super. Yeah, really good. And then a bit more trot if you can, so just get him a little bit more in front of you. Good, and keep looking round the circle. Super, so do one more whole circle and then we'll go the other way. Good, keep the leg on, keep leg on. Good, leg, leg, leg. Super, and then we'll just change the rein and go the other way. Good, so the way he adds in and chips in that little stride is because you need a little bit more trot.
Okay.
So you want the trot to be a bit more pulling to the hand. If he's a bit more in front of you, then he won't chip in. Yeah, good, so keep him up and in front of you. So he's pulling the rein. Super, look at your next one. A little bit more leg. That's better. Add the leg. Good, add the leg. Super, one more circle. Add leg. Leg. Yeah, that's fine. Good, add the leg. Add a bit more leg, come on, push him up to the rein. Super, and then we'll come off the circle and we can pick up canter. We're just going to do that one, miss out the next one and then do that one. So you're just doing those 2 before we add in the other 2. Good, so add a bit of leg so you push them up to your rein and then you look at your pole nice and early. Good, add leg, look at your next pole. So look really early. Good, and then we'll just have a little walk a second. So now when we do, we're gonna add 2 together.
Okay.
So it's really about you counting what stride pattern you get from there to there. So we'll start with this one again, count your 5 and then count your 5 to the third. So start looking at your pole really early. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and look. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 5 and then 4. Okay, so you just need to hold him a little bit more in that second one.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 4.5. Yeah. So just think when you jump your second one, just hold him a bit together. And hold him. Super, and hold. Yes, good, and walk and give him a pat. Good, really good. Okay, so it looks like it's a really super easy exercise, but you have to really think the whole way round.
Yeah.
So just give him a walk break and then we're gonna just try all 4. So you stay on the circle.
Okay.
So then we're gonna try and get 5 everywhere, yeah? So really think how you had to ride that line, and then from that pole you're gonna have to really look, and probably because you've had to hold him a bit here, you might have to move a little bit there to get your 5. So it's all just using your eye to see the stride and count what you're getting.
Okay.
All right, so when you're ready, we'll start. Okay, so look really early at your first pole. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look. 2, 3, 4, 5. Super. Give him a walk and a pat. Really good. Really good. Okay, give him a little walk break and then we'll do that all on the other rein and then we'll put them up into little jumps.
Okay.
And we're going to start just with that one and that one, okay, like we did last time. So you'll just go from that one to that one. If he does that well, we'll do just the 2 together, so that's that.
Yeah.
And we'll just build it up. So add your leg. Good. And look at your next pole. Okay, just walk a second. We're literally just going to do this one and that one to start, yeah?
Okay.
So we'll miss out that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at your next one. Super. Super. Okay, so now you can go from this one just to that one and count your 5 strides.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super, and go all the way around. Now you'll do 3 in a row, okay? And you're getting the 5 and the 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super. Now do your full circle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look. 1, 2, 4. Ah, you went on 4 there. And then you went 4 there. So we'll just start again. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super. Oh, brilliant. And give him a walk and a pat. Good. Well done. Just give him a little break now. So it's all just about riding the feel of him and really thinking of your striding the whole way around.
Okay.
So we'll do exactly the same now, just with them as little fences.
Okay.
And again, I really want you to try and get the same stride pattern between each one.
Okay.
This is really good. It's good for you because it really works on you counting your stride and seeing a stride and adjusting where you need to adjust. It's also very good for the horses or ponies because it keeps them very much, they've got to stay between your hand and leg.
Yeah.
They can't fall in and fall out because some horses like to land and fall to the right or fall to the left, so it really makes sure that they stay disciplined and soft through their body. Okay, so we'll literally just do this one to this one, and now their little jumps, the 4 strides might be easier, so we'll just ride and see. And if you get the nice 4 or the 5, then on these 2, then we'll try and do all 4 together, okay? Look. Okay, so it's a slightly holding 5. So jump your first one and just sink a little bit taller in your body and then carry on all the way round. Now hold him. Look at your next one. Look at your next. You got 4 there, didn't you? Okay, just have a walk and have it come off the circle a second. So your first 2 were really lovely. And then did you feel you just let him dive a little bit onto the right shoulder here?
Yeah.
So that's why you got the 4 across there.
Okay.
So when you jump this one next time, just think of keeping him off your right leg. So you just keep him out a little bit more and then you'll get the 5 strides better, okay? We'll do that all again. The first 2 were super. It was literally just there, you let him dive in on the right shoulder.
Okay.
Good, keep him out. Now keep him out. Super. Perfect, and walk. Super. Give him a pat. That was really nice. Did you feel then you kept him out, so then the 5 strides was much easier?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll give him a walk break, and then we'll just do it on the left rein, and I'm just going to put these 2 middle ones up. So you only would ever put these up to jumps when you've nailed it like you did as poles on the floor, because it is quite a tricky exercise. So you don't want to put them up too quickly. All right, super. So if we start at maybe start at the little one and do your 5 strides to that big one.
Okay.
And then if that's good, go all the way around and do all 4, yeah?
Okay.
Just do the 2 to begin with, and then we'll do all 4.
Okay.
So remember, don't let him fall in or fall out. He's got to stay in the middle. Keep him out. Good, yeah? Right, do all 4 now. Don't let him fall in. Super, now look. Super, and look. Super, and look. All right, perfect. Really, really good. Well done. So this exercise is key to start as just poles on the floor. They're all spread out in exactly the same distance, and it's all about riding in the centre of the pole and getting exactly the same stride pattern between each fence. Then when you pick it up as a fence, you can really notice where the horse falls in or falls out when they jump, or if they favour the right lead or the left lead. So it's really about working on keeping them dead straight in the middle. As Anya showed, the one time he fell a bit on his right shoulder, she then got too close to the next one because she got 4 strides rather than 5. So it's riding a good turn and keeping the horse balanced in between.
Why would you put these 2 up and not them 2?
Well, I mean, you could put all 4 up, but it's not really about height. This is not like a height exercise. This is more about just keeping the horse balanced. So actually, by putting all 4 up, it makes it quite a lot on the horse, because it's quite a taxing, tiring exercise. So you don't want to make every single one really big.
Yeah.
So the next exercise we're doing is down this end, and it's half working with the skinnies, and also working with jumping some little fences on a short one stride on a turn. So that, again, similar to this, is working on keeping the horse balanced and supple through the turn, whilst keeping your eye in, because then we're going to canter around to the skinny from those fences.
Okay. Yeah. Come on, Pabby, let's go.
Got these 3 on the curve.
Yeah.
So they're all on a short one stride, and it's about keeping, again, exactly in the middle of the fence, like we had up here. But what we're going to do to start with is you're going to come, so we start on the right rein.
Yeah.
You're going to come round, come outside these, and just jump this one on its own.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you're going to move all the way round, and then you're going to go round the first one and jump the 2 on the one stride.
Okay.
And then all the way round and jump the 3 on the one stride. Okay? But what we might do, because to finish off, we're going to do these 3, then to the skinny, and then back to these 3.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll start by just trotting them over the skinny to begin with, or a little canter to just jump it a couple of times, and then we'll do this exercise, okay?
Okay.
So when you do your skinnies, you want to come round and really do a good square turn into them. So you've really got his shoulders straight. Keep his head up and just get him as straight as you possibly can.
Okay.
Good, so ride a really square turn into it and give him plenty of room so he sees it. Hold them together. Super. Okay, now you're going to go from do a circle down here. So just ride a circle. Then you're going to just jump the last one back to your skinny.
Okay.
Yeah? So look at your skinny, look at your fence. Super. Now look at your skinny. Look at the skinny, look at the skinny. Don't worry about his leg. Good. So just change, yep. Just do a circle and sort his legs out. Okay, so now you're going to jump the 2 of these. So the second and the third, and then come to your skinny.
Okay.
And so instead of looking down, really look at your skinny. So then he'll land on the correct lead. Look at your skinny. Better. Then you're going to go from your skinny to all 3. Look at your next one. Good. Now you're going to do all 3. Super. Look. Look at your skinny. Good. Once you jump the skinny, he can walk. Super. Really, really good. So did you notice then when you took your eye off the fence and looking down, he then landed and gave you the correct lead, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I'm going to just put these up now and then we'll do it all on the other rein.
Okay.
And so we'll do the same. So you'll jump just the skinny on its own.
Yeah.
Then come round to just the last one. Skinny to the second 2.
Yeah.
Skinny to all 3.
Okay.
So really focus on keeping your eye looking for the next fence.
Okay.
So look at your skinny, ride a good square turn into it. Now look at your next fence. Look at your skinny. Good. Ride a good turn. Super. Now you're going to jump the last 2. Super. Look at your skinny. And then you're going back to all 3. Look at your next fence. Look. And then look at your skinny. Good, well done. Super, and give him a pat, well done.
This exercise was 2 skinnies in a row, keeping straight and then changing the rein, and on the change there was another skinny, and then you would go back to the first skinny you jumped, but the other way.
So look really early and do a very good square turn into it. You don't want to turn too early. Now ride straight, look, look, look. Ride, hold them together. Good, now look at your next skinny. And then you're going to quietly come back to walk. Now quietly walk him in a straight line. Quietly walk him. Well done. Super. Okay, so the only thing we're going to change is when you've jumped this the second one, I want you to think you're going to land and slightly push him off your left leg so he doesn't fall left.
Yeah.
So I want you to really think you're landing, riding a straight line, and then you're going to land and slightly leg yield him over to the right.
Okay.
And then you're going to come do that land from this one and slightly leg yield him over to the left. So then when we do then jump this one to this one, you're going to push him off your right leg so you can ride a good square turn to this.
Okay.
So if it was a really, really skinny,
Yeah.
you would have got him dead straight, so all he can do is jump it.
Okay.
So jump this one to that, move him off your left leg so he goes right, jump this one and then move him off the right leg to the left, okay? I'm just going to open up the wings so you have less holding you in.
Okay.
So remember, go really wide down the bottom here so you get him really, really straight, and you've got to look at your next skinny, so don't look down. Now look at your next one. Good. And then remember to push him off your left leg so he doesn't fall in. Push him away. Well done. And then remember to push him off your right leg. Now push him away from the right leg. Okay, so we're just going to do those 2 again. We're going to just do the last one again and then turn back to this one. Do you feel yourself, I know when he lands on the wrong leg, you're then busy trying to sort out his leg, aren't you?
Yeah.
But actually, it's more important that we ride the line than get the leg, because if we're looking down and thinking what leg you on, you're going to then run past this one, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we're going to literally just do the yellow one back to the red one. I want you to really think, even if he's on the left lead, think you're going to just ride a really good balanced canter.
Okay.
So you can keep the counter canter and ride a good turn back to the other skinny.
Yeah.
Rather than busy thinking much about his leg.
Yeah.
And then you'll run out because you haven't got him straight.
Okay.
So you're going to jump your yellow one and move him away from your right leg. So then you ride a good square turn back into this red one, and you don't jump it dead straight, not on an angle.
Yeah.
Okay, because in a minute I can get rid of all the poles on the wing, so you have nothing holding you in.
Yeah.
Yeah? So literally just your yellow one back to this. So really ride the line and not the leg. Now look, sit tall, hold him together. Hold him. Super, yeah? And then he actually gave you a beautiful change because you really rode in balance and the correct balance. So we're going to do all three like we did. So you do that to that, yellow, and then you turn back to that one. So you really want to land from this, hold tall, hold them together.
Yeah.
Good square turn back to your last.
Okay.
So don't turn in too early, so you get him really straight. Super, look at your next one, really good. So now remember, when you jump this one, to not think about his leg, think about riding your line. Now ride your line, don't go too quick, hold him, hold him. Okay, so do you feel there that he slightly cut in again to the right?
Yeah.
And then you weren't very straight at that last one. He still jumped it, but I think we can get that line better, okay? So we're gonna do that line once more, because then I'm gonna make this a double of skinnies after that. So just literally do the yellow to the red again and really think, push him off like on that exercise when he fell right.
Yeah.
He's falling right a little bit over the yellow one. So you wanna keep him out to the left for longer so you can get him straight to the last.
Okay.
So really don't let him fall to the right. So keep him left, keep him left, keep him left, keep him out to the left, keep him out to the left. That was much better. Okay, so I'm going to make it even harder now, because I'm going to go to the yellow and then make this a double of skinnies. So you really can't turn in too early, because then you'll never make the second one because you won't be straight.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're literally going to do that exactly same line.
Yeah.
You've got to be so disciplined to stay really out to the left after that first yellow one,
Yeah.
so you can get straight for the second one. I'm going to give you some guide rails on this second one just to help you for the first time. And then we'll take them away the second. So really keep them out left as much as you can.
Okay.
And keep them left, keep them out, keep them out, keep them out. Well done. Okay, and we'll just do it once more with nothing then.
Okay.
Good, so stay tall, keep them out and be patient. Ah, so do you see what happened there? So basically then he fell on his right shoulder, didn't he? So that's all where we were working earlier up there, keeping him out off that right shoulder. So you need to jump your first one and really make sure you keep him out more to the left, so he's not on that right shoulder at all, okay? So we'll come once again. But it's fine, this is why we keep it quite small and easy when we do these things. So I want you to ride out much further up here.
Yeah.
So you're really, really dead straight to that first one. Now keep them out, keep them out, keep them out, that way, that way. Well done, super. All right, and give him a pat. And did you feel then, because you kept him really straight, then all he had to do was pick up his legs and put them down?
Yeah.
But yeah, so my only thing with him would be is he does fall slightly on his right shoulder, which is why that exercise is so good for him.
Yeah.
Because we keep him off the right shoulder and make sure he stays out to the left. Good boy. So with this exercise that we've just done here, it's really important to start with your last one.
Yeah.
And then you go from your last one to the skinny, and then you build up to then doing the second last two to your skinny, and then all three.
Okay.
And it's all about looking at your next fence, because you felt as soon as you looked from there to the skinny, he gave you the correct lead. If you look down, he'll land probably on the wrong, well, outside leg. And then our other little exercise we did was the skinnies.
Yeah.
And I always start with the guide rails on the floor
Yeah.
and wings, because especially if you've got a young horse or an inexperienced horse, it's really important that they understand that they've got to jump the fence. You don't want them to think and learn to run out. It's all important that we teach them to want to go through the flags.
Yeah.
So it's key to get a very good square turn to your first one and keep their head up so they can really see that the skinny's there.
Yeah.
A lot of leg, and just keep them really straight, not going too quick, but just really support them.
Yeah.
And then you start adding in a second one like we had down at the end, and a third one on a curve. And once they're really confident with that, then we slowly start to take the wings out a little bit, roll the poles out, and then we can take them away completely when they're really confident.
Yeah. Would you do this with your youngsters, or would you do it with your older ones, or would you do them
So I actually,
just all around?
I do it with all of them. So the youngsters, we very much keep it very small, and my young horses, I'll just trot the skinnies until they really understand how to do them out of trot.
Yeah.
And when they're confident, then you build up the canter. And as I say, I wouldn't take the wings or the poles away until they're super confident.
Yeah.
And with my older horses, I think it's really important to just always come back to the basics that we've done today. So nothing is big, but it's keeping them soft, supple, and really thinking about where their footwork and landing on the correct lead.
Yeah. When would you do these exercises?
So I probably do them maybe twice a month, so every other week sort of thing. So I don't tend to jump my older horses that often, but I actually love doing these little gymnastic exercises more so than jumping a big fence, because they all know how to jump. But it's more about keeping them soft and supple in their body than jumping anything massive all the time.
Thank you, Caroline, so much. I really enjoyed it. I hope you all the best of luck for this season. Maybe I'll be able to come and watch you. Good luck. Thank you.
I think you did super today, and I think the only thing that these little exercises have highlighted is how he falls on his right shoulder a little bit. So really important to go back to that first exercise we did and really make sure that you keep him out on the right rein so he doesn't fall in too quickly.
Okay. I really enjoyed my lesson with Caroline Harris. I was so pleased with Pavi, and I think he loved it too. Thank you so much to everyone who watched the first episode of Come Train with Anya. I hope that you all learned as much as I did. When you try this at home with your pony, please share and tag me so I can also see them too. We have another exciting lesson coming up very soon, so stay tuned. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.